What's up, everyone? Welcome back to our wonderful garage. I got parts that showed up today. How awesome is that? Stay tuned and I'll show you what they are. Alright, so my E85 fuel pump for the Camaro showed up. The left front cab mount for the F250 showed up for that bad boy. So we're going to work on that a little bit. And the lug nut showed up too. So that's cool. We'll be able to do a little work on that rusty big bastard. But for the time being, I'm going to walk through my maze of crap. And as you can see, I did a ghetto trapdoor mod about 10 years ago and never completely finished it. So we're going to pull this pump out and put the new one in. Because I got this thing running, it starts, it fires up, but it dies. And we have zero fuel pressure. So we're going to work on that. But I'm going to go ahead and grab a 8 mil, I think is what's holding that ring on there. And I'll be back, guys. I lied. I'm a crappy mechanic. They're 3/8. Get that little guy out of there. It's a spare one of those. So there you have the quick connects for this. And this is a 93 to 97 LT1 style fuel pump. So I'm going to pull these 5 bolts out, get that ring off, and I'll be right back. So I got all those undone. 2 quick connects. There's obviously no fuel pressure in there. None spewed out at me. Normally, if it's got pressure, it's going to go all over the place. But your electrical connector goes down and it hooks behind the back seat. There's actually a little junction block. So I'm going to get under the car and I'll show you that. I'll be right back. Okay, so right there's your fuel pump, rear end, and this nice little connector right here is what we need. So I got that unhooked. So let's go back above. Okay, and look at that. Well, that's just not a cluster. I'm gonna use both hands to get this out. I'll be right back. Alright, even though I didn't want to, I made a mess freaking everywhere. So, for those of you that have never done one of these before, these are relatively easy. So this little plastic piece kind of pops right out of the sending unit assembly. And I'm going to put some gloves on and I'll show you how that works. I'll be right back. Okay, so bottom, see it right there? Those little rubber things are just held in, and you have one up top too. This is hard one-handed, so we're going to turn it up like that. Try not to beat the ever-living heck out of the sending unit. Alright, I'm going to get these out quick. I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see, cap comes right off. If you haven't done this before, then that cap might be held on there a little bit better than what mine is. And this pump assembly just kind of slides in this top part. So I'm going to undo my 2 clamps, my only 1 clamp, and I'm going to pull this fuel line off. Now the new pump came with this fuel line, but I really like the other one better. The other one is rated for E85 also, and I like that a little bit better. So we're getting pretty thin right there. All right, I lied. I'm gonna use the new line. That one's collapsing in the center, so I guess I won't be running that one. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and undo that clamp quick. I'll be right back. So here we have the old pump and the new pump side by side. Old pump, crappy pump. New pump, good pump. This is equivalent to a 255 Walboro. It's not, because this is only temporary. I'm going to go to a 3-pump system here next year. I just want to get the car out on the road. So I'm going to go ahead and put this new fuel line on here and get it into this assembly. And I'll be right back. Yeah, that actually might be why I didn't have any fuel pressure. I bet my old pump's still good. Alright, so let's put this back together with the new pump, because why not? And I'll be right back. Okay, so we got it put back together. So I'm gonna throw it back in, and unfortunately my battery is dead because I'm an idiot, so I almost forgot my little screen. So I'm gonna put that on the bottom quick. It goes right there, right like that. It just pushes on. So tilt it in there and then finagle it. Don't forget your ring. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get this put on and I'll be right back. Okay, and when you put this in, there's a little keyway, essentially. 2 of them, actually, one on each side. And you get those lined up, and she falls right into place. So I'm going to go ahead and get this bolted down. I'll be right back. Alright, make sure you get all your lines hooked up. Bolts are nice and on there. Always pick your tools up. My car's actually dead right now still, so I might grab the jump pack quick, see what I can do. Got it hooked up to the jump pack. Let's see what she does. Whatever that's for. Let's see if she cranks. Nope. That's not the most annoying sound. Apparently, even though this thing was plugged in, it wasn't charging. So we'll see if it actually does anything. Nope. Alright, so I'm going to have to let the battery charge. So, unfortunately, the Camaro's done for now. Well, the video is done for now anyway. So, I'm going to get cleaned up. It's Friday, so I have dinner plans with the wife and the family. So, we're going to go to our normal LJ's every Friday and have some good food, have some drinks, and some good laughs. Family first, guys, no matter what. I've worked a lot of hours, and I've missed a lot of family time, and I wish I could take it all back. So, family first. But, over here from Iowa, like, subscribe, comment. Deuces, everybody.